Okay, mass and weight. One of the topic which most of the students confuse because in daily life we use weight as mass, therefore we confuse. Let's talk about mass and weight here. So these are the objectives. We will differentiate between mass and weight, and we'll learn about weight as a type of force. This demonstration explains us that mass and weight are different quantities. Mass is measured by balance, we've learned before, and weight is measured by force meter or Newton meter. So 1 kilogram object weight is 10 Newton when you measure by Newton meter. Mass, weight, and gravity. G actually has two meanings. One is G stands for gravitational acceleration, which all objects falls with 10 meter per second square. Another meaning of G is the gravitational field strength. So gravitational field strength is another meaning of G, which means each kilogram of object is pulled by 10 Newton toward the center of the Earth. Gravitational field strength is the force experienced by a mass due to the gravitational attraction. So what is gravitational field strength? Gravitational field strength is the amount of force applied on the object. So it is 10 Newton. 10 Newton pulls the object toward the center of the Earth, and it's called gravitational attraction or gravitational force. Weight is the term we use for the Earth's gravitational force on an object. Weight is a term we use as a gravitational force. So weight is a type of force. As we know, force is mass times acceleration. So weight is the mass of the object times gravitational acceleration, which will be 10 Newton. Gravitational force is 10 Newton. So weight is equal to mass times gravity. So if we get the mass of this cow times the acceleration is 10 meter per second square, or we say this cow is pulled toward the Earth by 10 Newton per kilogram. So each kilogram of this cow is pulled by 10 Newton toward the Earth. So what is the weight of this cow? If mass of cow is 1000 kilograms, and weight will be 10,000 Newton. Why? Because it is multiplied by 10 Newton force attraction by the Earth. So weight is the force due to the gravitational field. Remember, mass doesn't change. It's the gravitational force that may change. So if the weight is changing because of the gravitational field strength of the place, yeah. So mass do not change. Why? Because mass is the amount of substance. Amount of the substance do not change. So as you can see here in this table, mass is always 1000 kilogram, 1000 kilogram, 1000 kilogram. But weight in the space is 0. Why? Because no gravitational field in the space, no gravity in the space. So 0 times number will be 0. Yeah. So mass is 1000 kilogram, gravity is 0. So mass times gravitational acceleration will be 0. On the moon, gravitational acceleration is 1.6 meter per second square. So 1000 kilogram times 1.6 will be 1600 Newton. So weight of the cow on the moon will be 1600 Newton, but weight of the cow on the Earth is 10,000 Newton, just we calculated. So mass times gravity is equal to weight. Here we have another example to understand the weight. So mass of the rocket here is 500 kilogram and 6,000 Newton upward force from rocket engine. So upward force is 6,000 Newton. And what is the weight? Mass is 500 kilogram times acceleration due to the gravity. So what is the acceleration of the rocket? Weight is equal to mass times gravity. Weight is equal to 500 is the mass of rocket times acceleration is 10. So downward force on the rocket is 5,000 Newton. So resultant force upward force minus downward force, 6,000 Newton minus 5,000 Newton will be 1,000 Newton upward. So the force accelerating the rocket upward is 1,000 Newton. So what is the acceleration? So resultant force is equal to mass times acceleration. Resultant force was 1,000 Newton. Mass is 500 times acceleration. So what is acceleration? Acceleration is going to be, you can't see clearly here. So 1,000 over 500 will be 2 meters per second squared. So the rocket will accelerate upward 2 meters per second squared. So this is for now. So in this video, we try to understand what is mass and what is weight. One more time, mass is the amount of substance. Weight is the amount of substance times gravitational field strength. The gravitational field strength on the Earth, we can round it as 10 meter per second square as an acceleration of gravity, or 10 Newton per kilogram is the gravitational field strength, or simply we can say gravity is 10 Newton to the center of Earth. So Earth attracts every object by 10 Newton toward its center.